Hi friends, and welcome back to another meditation with Serena. I am Serena, and today we have an amazing, beautiful guided meditation for merging our dualistic self. So let's begin with just understanding a little bit more about what this means. What does it mean to merge the dualistic self? So this meditation was inspired by an astrology update that I did recently on the new moon in Gemini that happened on May 30th. So if you have not watched that video, you can click the link now and watch that video as well. However, if you'd just like to get into the meditation, let's talk a little bit about this. So merging the dualistic self. Our dualistic self is the one that believes things are good or bad, things that are right and things that are wrong, things that are positive and things that are negative. Because we live in a dualistic world, in a dualistic universe, we are experiencing these polarities as part of our human experience. So what ends up happening, and of course we've all, depending on what your beliefs are, we've all chosen to be here, right, in this dualistic world. And so there's a goodness that comes with dualism, but there's also sometimes a lot of suffering that comes with that, because it is the mind that understands what dualism is, and only the mind can comprehend the reality that it sees through this dualistic nature. So what this meditation is intended for is to bring us to a place of neutrality, into a place of seeing the world, through our third eye, through the God lens, through spirit or source or our higher selves. And through that, it helps to dissolve some of the extreme polarities and some of the extreme dualistic realities that we are viewing here on Earth. So if you are feeling slightly out of balance, if you are feeling very agitated, or if you're feeling emotionally reactive, we can look at merging the dualistic natures. And this also helps if we have an unbalanced or wounded masculine and feminine. Those are also dualities. So merging these parts of ourselves and creating a strong inner marriage between these things can be very helpful in our day-to-day life. So without further ado, I want you to just find a place that's comfortable for you. Maybe grab some headphones so that you can listen to this undisturbed. Maybe you want to step into a room that no dogs or kids or doorbells or things are going to come in and bother you. And when you're ready, just find yourself a nice comfortable position. Maybe you're sitting, maybe you're lying down, whatever feels most natural for you. Just go ahead and get into that position now. And so we're going to start to tap in here. And we're going to tap into the left side of our body. And if you're unfamiliar, this left side of our body is known as our feminine side. So this left side of our body correlates with the right hemisphere of the brain, which is also our creative centers, or our more feminine part of the brain. And so we're just going to tap in to the left side of our body, and I want you to do that starting at the left foot, the left toes. I want you to just wiggle the left toes. Notice how the foot is feeling, if there's any stress or tension in the foot. And I want you to bring your awareness to the left ankle. I want you to slide your awareness up the left leg into the left knee. And I really want you to feel into this left side of your body. Feel it so significantly that maybe you're feeling the heartbeat in that part of the body. Maybe you're feeling like a tingling sensation. Or maybe you're just tapping into the feeling nature of that part of your body. And as you do that, we're going to keep moving up up the left side of the thigh, and we're going to bring our awareness to the left hip, and just feeling the quality, any sensations that are coming up, any energy, any feelings of stuckness, whatever that may look or feel like for you. And then we're going to bring our awareness to the left side of the pelvis, the womb, the stomach, the left side of the rib cage, left breastbone, and the organs that are on the left side of the body. So what's on our left side? Our heart is a bit on our left side. Notice that heart space. Notice the left side of your chest, your shoulder. Notice if you're holding any tension in your left shoulder. So the left side of our shoulders, where we hold emotions. And typically that's where we hold emotions that may not even be our own, but we're holding the weight of other people's emotions. So notice what you feel on your left side, if there's any tightness in the neck or the jaw. And just allow that to relax and feel the full weight, the full qualities of it. And notice when you feel the full quality of this left side of your body, if you notice it resonating anywhere else in your body, you feel any other sensations that this part of your body is connected to. I want you to also feel down the left arm, the left elbow, the left wrist, into the left hand and fingers. Now I want you to also notice the left part of the face, the left eye, the left nostril, left ear, and down the back body as well, all on the left side, as if this was the only part of your body that exists, was the left side. And just take a few moments quietly to yourself to really be with the breath and this feminine left side of the body. Beautiful. Now just notice what may or may not come up for you. Maybe everything feels fantastic. Maybe you feel so tapped in, but maybe you don't. And that's okay. Just be where you are at. Notice the sensations that are coming up without placing any knowing or judgment on them. Beautiful. Now as you wrap up the left side of the body, we're going to move over to the right side of the body. And we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to initially place our awareness on the right foot, the right toes. Maybe wiggle the right toes a little bit. Say hello. And get it started here. I want you to notice the right arch of the right foot, the ankle. If you need to move it, go ahead and move it. If you want to notice just the sensations that are coming up, really feel into that place, into your body. And then we're going to move up the right leg, Bringing our awareness up the right shin, the right calf, and stopping at the right knee. Notice any tightness. Allow yourself to relax into that feeling. And continue moving up very slowly over the right thigh. And come to rest at the right hip, the right pelvis. Just noticing any tightness, any sensations. And with that right pelvis comes the right womb space. The right stomach, any internal organs on the right side. Just feel into the internal part of this right side of your body. Really feel into that. Beautiful. Moving up into the right rib cage, the right chest space, chest cavity. Maybe you're also feeling the back body in this same space. Moving up to the right shoulder. And notice any tension, any weight. When we carry tension and weight in the right shoulder or the right neck, this typically signifies physical stress, so money, finances, family members. It's more of like a physical stress than it is an emotional stress. And so notice if you feel any tightness in that area. Notice if you are holding or clenching. Notice the jaw on the right side. And go ahead and just breathe into it and relax. Feel down the right shoulder, into the right bicep and elbow. Relaxing into the right forearm, the wrist, and fingers. And we're going to even feel into the right side of the face and head, any tension. Notice the right eye, the right nose and ear. Beautiful. And I really want you to just tap into the right side of your body as a whole. And just take a couple quiet minutes to really sit and really be with this side of your body. And as you notice the side of your body, I want you to notice the differences that it may feel compared to the left side of your body. Beautiful. Allow whatever needs to come up to come up. Notice that it is whatever it needs to be in this moment. There is no right or wrong feeling. There is no right or wrong experience. If emotions come up, allow them. Sensations, allow them. So now we have these two halves of our whole body. And what we're going to do is I want you to envision that you have a infinitely long piece of thread. And in this meditation, we are going to use golden thread. And golden thread that we are going to use to merge these two very different poles of our energetic body. And so I want you to imagine that you have this thread and you have these two sides of your body that right now we've just gone through, but they are very separate. They may be very different. And I want us to start at our toes. And I want you to imagine sewing up these sides of your body. And now I know what you're thinking. This may sound silly or gruesome, but this thread is a magical thread. And this thread is going to work with the energy systems of your body to bring them back to unity, back to wholeness, so that we can embody the higher self. We can embody spirit. And I want you to go through and just begin sewing your toes on both sides of your feet together. And I want you to take the line up the center of the body and sew together these two halves of your body. And we're going to take the time to just do this on our own and move through the body at whatever pace you need to. There may be some areas which you need to spend more time and dedicate more time to. There may be some areas which you can almost skip all the way together because they are already merged. So really tune into your body and move at your own pace. And I'll be here with you as you're sewing these two halves of our whole self together. Notice as you're sewing where you feel resistance. Where do you feel ease? Is there one side of your body that wants to come together and one side that wants to stay separate? Envision what the body looks like as you are sewing it and uniting it with this beautiful golden thread. Imagine the qualities of this thread as you're sewing and what it's bringing to the body. Maybe it's bringing light. Maybe it's bringing beauty, understanding. Whatever it is that you need in this moment, in this place, allow this divine golden thread to pierce through the body with that quality. And we don't feel pain when this happens. Feel a sense of peace, a sense of uniting, a sense of belonging. As you keep sewing, I want you to think of certain circumstances in your life. I want you to think of circumstances in maybe which you've judged somebody else, or maybe in which you've judged yourself or deemed one of your own qualities bad or wrong. I want you to imagine that as you're sewing, you are uniting all of the qualities of yourself, the light and dark, the positive and negative, the anger, the happiness, the sadness, the joy, the fear, the love. And as you unite these parts of yourself, you feel within you a deep resonance and a deep power of becoming a whole human being. And you move up the body through each of the energy centers, the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, all the way up through the crown, and move at your own pace in whatever way feels comfortable for you. But as you move through these energy centers, as you're sewing the body and the two poles of the body together, you notice the energy centers start to glow and start to become gold, like the thread that you are using. And each time you move the thread through the body, through the energy center, it lights up brighter and brighter, and it activates your energy center. Notice what you feel when that energy center is activated. Notice what you are able to let go of. Notice what emotions come up for you. Notice the quality of that energy center, the potency of that energy center. And as you continue to move up the body, feeling more and more whole, more and more at peace, you also feel a deep strength within. And you unite the strength in your sense of self. And as you continue with the thread, you move through the top of the head, and when you get to the crown in your own time, the thread begins to move upwards, and you let go of it and allow it to dissolve into a beautiful frequency of golden light that is now entering the crown of your head. It is resonating with all of your energy centers, and it fills your entire body. The thread that you have now used disappears into the gold of your entire body. And there are no scars left from the thread. There is no evidence of the thread anymore. It dissolves completely into the gold light that is now streaming into your body. Allow yourself to be nourished by this beautiful golden light. Allow yourself to feel the fullness of your own self, the fullness of your own beingness, the fullness of your divine nature, the fullness of your shadow. Allow yourself to feel it all, because that is where your power lies. Your power lies in your wholeness. Your power lies in being able to acknowledge your dark as well as your light. To acknowledge all that you are. To accept all that you are. You are not one-dimensional, you are multi-dimensional. And you came here to accept, love, and cherish these parts of yourself so that others may do the same. And by doing the work and listening to meditations like this, we are allowed and joyful in being able to embody all of these beautiful aspects of ourself, being able to merge our whole self and merge our dualistic nature. Thank you so much for joining me today in this practice, in this beautiful meditation. Please like, comment, subscribe down below. What was your experience in this meditation? How did it help you? What other meditations would you like to see or participate in? Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Big love, Serena.